Namaskar, good morning. Myself, Supriya Mahabaleshwarkar, co-convener Intact Pune chapter, would like to welcome all of you here on the occasion of the final round of the Intact Heritage Quiz 2021 for the Pune city. Intact is the Indian National Trust for Art and Cultural Heritage. It's a national level organization and we work in different types of heritage for protecting, conserving and spreading awareness about heritage. The quiz is an annual event, a much waited for event for all the schools, which happens all over India. And it is about all celebrating all types of heritage, local, Indian, as well as our world heritage. And it not just talks about only buildings or the monuments related to heritage or only the history, but it also celebrates different aspects like the crafts and our languages and folklores and so on. So it's a very unique kind of event which brings together all these students from all over India celebrating the diversity of our heritage. So this year we had the online preliminary round and the final round happens today in an offline manner. So we have the finalist teams here with us today and all other participants and all heritage enthusiasts are joining us today on the live streaming. We also would like to welcome the parents and teachers who have accompanied the students here today. And thanks for taking that extra effort to make it here to the final round. Thanks to the schools who have participated so enthusiastically and sent their students here. Congratulations to all our winners, the finalists today, who have all got 20 on 20 for the preliminary, on their preliminary round. It's an exceptional score, and I think it's the first time that has happened here in Pune. So we were very happy with the knowledge and talent shown by these students, these young minds. We would like to start the heritage quiz soon. I would like to invite our quiz masters for today, our Intact Pune Executive Committee members, Madhur Barve and Saurabh Marathe.
I think we'll start with the quiz directly rather than doing any other formalities. Yeah, hello. Okay, so slide. Next, Karna. So we'll be telling you all the format of the quiz, how the quiz is going to be. We have 4 teams out of 66 participating teams. So the quiz is going to be of 6 rounds, okay? So each round has got different set of questions. So the format of the rounds and the system, the point system will be explained as and when the rounds progress. So there's no fixed standard system as such. You can pass couple of questions in some rounds. There's a possibility that if you don't know the answer, you can pass it on and the next team can earn few points. Some questions in some rounds will have negative marking. It's not some questions, but some rounds carry negative marking. A word of caution, do not jump to answers because it might earn you a negative mark. And we are hosting this quiz online, which is being streamed on our YouTube channel. So people who are not there in this auditorium can also participate virtually. You can put in your answers as comments on our YouTube channel so that we can interact togetherly, okay? So these are few instructions which I would like to give. The quiz is going to be broadly divided into 4 categories, as you are aware of Intact and the work of Intact. So the first category is going to be architectural heritage, wherein we'll be asking questions about monuments, gardens, towns, temples related to architecture. Second is going to be natural heritage, which will include flora, fauna, geographical patterns, elements. Third is going to be material heritage, where you can answer questions about arts, crafts, textiles. And fourth is going to be the intangible part of it. So wherein mythology, literature, folk art, folk rituals, everything would be a part of it. So these 4 categories are going to be there in the quiz. So questions are going to be distributed equally among these 4 categories. So now I would like to invite the teams who are selected for this final round of Pune City. So we had around 66 teams participating in this entire quiz, of which we could come up with 4 teams. So I'll invite Mythologs from SES Gurukul to come on stage. So we have the participants Tanvi and Advait. Second is Ashoka the Great from VK Patil Memorial School, Devansh and Siddhesh. Third is Budding Talent from Symbiosis, Anahita and Sanjana. And the fourth is The Wise Birbal from VK Patil Memorial, Vivan and Prachi. So once you take the stage, I would like you to just introduce yourself, say a few words before we start with the quiz. So we start with Mythologs. Would you like to say something? Tell us about yourself. You can sit and speak. Use that mic. On kudne. Chalu se. Chari करून द्या. Just brief about you with standard.
I'm
and why-
Tanvi Deshpande.
So I would like to know the thought process behind keeping such names like Mythologs, Wise Birbal. Why you came up with such different names?
Actually, I didn't come up with this name, he did. So,
So, would you like to say something about it?
Not really. It was a last minute decision. We
Okay.
just had to submit a name and just thought of it.
Very wise answer, I'll say. Yeah. Okay. So VK Patil.
I am Devansh and I am accompanied with Siddhesh Kada. Yes,
Why Ashoka?
sir, our teacher did it. We don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Symbiosis.
Hi, I'm Anahita and I'm accompanied with Sanjana. We are best friends and that's the thought process behind the name of the team.
Great.
I am Prachi Chatterjee and he is Vivan Doshi. The name, like the wise Birbal, it was just behind the history part. So yeah.
Okay. Fine.
It was an oxymoron because you always related Birbal to be a very wise guy.
So let's see how wise you are in this quiz. Okay. So we start with the first round. Yeah. The first round is going to be a warm-up round. So here each team will answer 2 questions. Correct answer will earn you 10 points. Incorrect answer won't earn you any points. So there's no negative marking as such. But you can pass this question to the next team. They can earn 5 points. After that, there's only one pass which is allowed in this team. Okay, so ready? Shall we start? So we'll go with the sequence Mythologs, Ashoka, Budding Talent and Wise Birbal for first 2 rounds at least. Okay. So round 1, warm up. First question. Which place in Maharashtra is recognized by UNESCO as one of the 8 hottest hotspots of biological diversity? You'll have just 30 seconds to answer. We can't keep on going it. Okay. There's no negative marking, so you can try. One of the world's 8 hottest hotspots of biological diversity. Okay, so we'll have to pass this question. Yeah, Ashoka? Audience who are watching us online can also put in their answers. No?
What is the name of that Nagpur National
No,
Sanctuary?
that's not the answer. Okay, so the answer is the Western Ghats. Okay. Second question to Ashoka. Lonar crater. Have you heard about it? Yeah. Which is the National Geoheritage Monument? Which is the National Geoheritage Monument? Is located in which district of Maharashtra?
Nasik,
No. the question passes on to the next team. You can try. There's no negative marking, so you can answer. Okay, so there's no answer. So it's in Buldhana. Question 3 for symbiosis. Which rice species cultivated in Pune district is GI tagged? So you all eat rice, right? Okay. So which is that variety which has got a tagging peculiarly grown in Pune district?
Can we pass?
Yeah, okay.
Is it the brown rice?
No. So it's the Ambe Mohor rice. Okay. Fourth question. First round. Where do you find the natural potholes formed in and around the Kukdi river? So name that place. So potholes is a geological feature. Which is that place where you find these potholes? And specific to the river Kukdi. Okay, so we'll have to pass.
Do you need the specific district or the...
Please, the area. Pass? Okay, it's known as Nighoj, which is near Pune. Okay, so there you have these natural rock formations due to weathering action by the river. So there's one more round which will happen in round 1. So it's going to be a visual round. So we'll be displaying an image. So you'll have to answer the question. Identify the sari and the state it belongs to. Team Mythologs. So we are going in the same sequence.
Is it Gujarat?
No. Pass. You want to? I think anyone from you?
Is
It
from-
won't earn you marks,
Yeah, Assam.
but no,
Telangana?
no. It's from Odisha and this is known as Sambalpuri. Okay. Second question to Ashoka team. Identify the mask. We want the name of that mask, huh? Not the state.
It is from Kerala, but
Yeah,
I don't
right.
know the name. Ravan mask?
No. Would you like to pass it? Guess it. No. It's Kathakali mask. Third question. Yeah. Third question for symbiosis. Identify the style of painting. What is it known as? Any guesswork?
No.
No? Okay, next team. Would you like to pass it
Yeah.
to the next team? Okay.
Is it somehow related to Gujarat?
No,
Madhubani.
no. It's Tanjavur style of painting. Okay, so the last question for round 1. What material is used in this craft, which is from Chhattisgarh? And where in Chhattisgarh is it practiced? So we need the name of that place. What is the material and which place is it from within Chhattisgarh? Okay, so
Copper,
no,
brass,
no. So we pass it on to the next team.
Is it wood?
No. So the answer is iron or wrought iron. Okay, so we are at the end of round 1. So I'll request the scorekeeper, Zoom. Next round they'll have something in their bank. So yeah, so this was a warm-up round. So there's a lot to earn in coming rounds. So I'll request Madhur to take up the round 2.
Okay, good morning, all of you. My name is Madhur Barve and I'll be your quiz master for this particular round. Name of this round is Off the Mark, and it is quite fitting that you all are yet to get off the mark. Don't worry that you didn't score in the first round, because there are plenty of rounds to come and there will be plenty of opportunities to earn you points. This round, let me explain the rules for this round. This is a multiple choice round questions. There will be 2 questions per team. We'll provide each team with 4 options for answers. Okay, so each question will have 4 options and you will have to choose the correct one, and each team will get 3 chances to answer the correct question. Okay, so there is a high probability that you won't go without getting off the mark from this round. There are no passes, there are no negatives. You get 15 points if you answer in your first guess. You get 10 points if you answer in your second guess, and you get 5 points if you answer in your third guess. Obviously, there won't be a fourth guess because that would be the obvious answer. Okay, shall we begin? We'll go with the same order. So first question will be to the Michaelogs, ACS Gurukul. Here's your first question of the round of the mark. Which of the following features of Maratha architecture is not adopted from North Indian architecture? Your options are Mahirapi Kaman, Surudar Kham, Deepmal and Chhatil. Take your time, you have 30 seconds. Your first guess will earn you 15 points. Not adopted from North Indian architecture.
Madhur.
Take a guess.
Deepmal.
Deepmal is the right answer. You get 15 points. 15 points to Team Mythologs. Well done, Mythologs. Next question to Ashoka the Great. Next question, please. Which of the following well-known Shiva temples is not located in the Marathwada region of Maharashtra? And your options are Parali Vaijanath, Grushneshwar, Aundhya Nagnath and Trimbakeshwar. Focus on not located. Don't get confused. 3 are located in Marathwada and 1 is not.
Sir, Trimbakeshwar.
Trimbakeshwar is the right answer. Well done, Ashoka the Great. Trimbakeshwar is near Nashik, and Nashik doesn't come under Marathwada region. Well done. So 2 teams have got off the mark. Now budding talent, here is your question for this round. Which of the following forts was not built by Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj? Quite easy one, I guess. Your options are Padma Durga, Sindhu Durga, Janjira and Vijay Durga. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj built plenty of forts, specifically the sea forts, but one of these is not built by him. Which one? I think other teams already know the answers, but there is no passing in this round. Okay, so we have one question each for this team, and apart from Wise Birbal, everyone is off the mark. Now we come back again to mythologues. Here is your second question in this round. From which state does the Kuchipudi dance originate from? And your options are Andhra Pradesh, Orissa, Telangana and Karnataka.
Andhra Pradesh.
Andhra Pradesh is the right answer. Well done. 15 points to you again. Can you tell me the district name or the village name also? Anyone? Kuchipudi is the name of the village also, and it is from the Krishna district in Andhra Pradesh. Okay? Second question to Ashoka the Great. The story of which Indian king was immortalized in the first film made in India? You have to name the king. Your options are?
Fourth.
Well done. Fourth one is the right answer, but again I will warn you not to jump to the answer. First go through the questions, but still 15 points to Team Ashoka the Great. Well done, Team Ashoka. Who made that film? Can anyone?
Dada Saheb Phalke.
Yes, Dada Saheb Phalke made Raja Harishchandra in 1913. Okay, so Team Budding Talent, here is your second question in this round. What is the common ingredient to these food items from different parts of India? And the food items are dhokla, ghatte ki sabji and Mysore pak. There is a common food ingredient between these three food items and you have to guess it. Your options are gram flour, multigrain flour, jowar flour and wheat flour.
Jowar.
No, that's not the right answer. Take a second guess for 10 points.
Gram flour.
Gram flour is the right answer. You get 10 points. Well done, Budding Talent. Now the wise Birbal. It would be a very wise thing to get off the mark now with this question. Which musical instrument does Pandit Vishwamohan Bhatt famously play? And your options are Satar, Mohan Veena, Sarangi, Rudra Veena. Take your time. You have 30 seconds. Your first guess would be for 15 points.
Sarangina?
Sorry?
Sarangi, the third one.
No, Sarangi is not the right answer. Take a second guess for 10 points. Read the question thoroughly. There might be something in that for the answer.
Mohan Veena?
Mohan Veena is the right answer. So, Pandit Vishwamohan, who is a Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan awardee and plays various instruments, but Mohan Veena is what he is famous for. So, all the teams have got off the mark. So, score. Yeah, they got it in the second guess, 10 points to them. Can we have scores, please, after this round? Mythologues on 30. Well done, Mythologues. Ashoka also on 30, tied for the first slot. Budding Talents on 15. 10. So great. Everyone is off the mark, and I'll hand over the next round to my co-quiz master, Saurabh.
So the quiz now starts getting tougher and tougher. So we have the round 3. Can I have the instructions, Madhu? Yeah. So it's going to be pick your poison. So you have choice to select the subject domain where you would like to answer. So each team selects subject of their liking. 3 questions on the subject which they select. There's no passing. Correct answer earns you 10 points. But if you give a wrong answer, you lose 5 points. So there's negative marking for this. So I'll suggest you to read the question, understand and then answer. Don't just jump to the answer. So can we have the subject? So we have a couple of subjects listed. So as you select the subject, it would just vanish after it's being answered and a new subject would pop up. So we start with mythologues. So the subjects Available are Indian history, food, arts and craft, mythology, Marathi literature, and geography of India. Yeah, you'll have to tell us.
Indian history.
Indian history. Okay, so we go with Indian history. So the first question, where was the treaty between Peshwa Bajirao II and John Macklem signed? We want the name of the place. You know this? So either you earn or you lose marks. Okay. So we go to the next question. The answer is Vasai or Bizen, the Treaty of Bizen. Next, which Assamese warrior is called Shivaji of the East? So he is a Assami warrior known as Veer XYZ. He is commonly called as the Shivaji of the East. He fought with Mughals and tried to protect the north-eastern part of India. No? It's Lachit Borphukan. Lachit Borphukan. Okay, the last question. Name the biggest Harappan town found in independent India.
Dholavir.
Dholavira. Bang on. So you get these points. It's right. Dholavira in Gujarat. Okay. So now Indian history is out of question. We have a new topic opening up. So Team Ashoka.
Geography of India.
Geography of India. Okay. I think I'll read it out. Where are Sundri trees mainly found? So the region or the area.
Sir, Sundarban.
Sundarbans, right. 10 points. Next question. Mountains can be classified into three main categories. In which category do the Himalayas fall in? I think it's basic geography with standard. So you have to tell us the category under which Himalayas are classified. Okay, so time up. It's the Fold Mountains. Okay, last question for geography. St. Mary's Island in Udupi is known for a peculiar geological formation. The rock formation is very peculiar. What is it? Any guess? It will earn you negative points, although. No? Anyone from audience, other teams would like to answer? Though it won't earn you points. It's known as columnar basalt. Okay, so geography of India is over. So we have new category coming up, fashion and lifestyle. Food. Okay. Okay. Stuffing of a famous Maharashtrian sweet dish, Puran Poli, is made up of which dal?
Tur dal?
-5, it's chana dal. So, don't be in a hurry to answer these questions. Okay. Second question. Which spice is traditionally harvested from the floral parts of a crocus flower? So it's part of a flower, you harvest it and used commonly as a spice, quite expensive.
Saffron?
Right. Kesar or saffron. Okay, last question, +10 by the way. Which district is also known as Tur district of India? So where you have maximum production of tur or pigeon pea or ahar dal. So which part of India is known as Tur? No? Anyone else?
Madhya Pradesh?
No, it's Gulbarga or Kalburgi. Okay. Yeah. So team 4, Device Birbal, which category would you like to go with?
Fashion and lifestyle.
Fashion and lifestyle. Okay. Okay. So identify the craft in this jewelry and what is it made up of. So we have brought a sample. So you'll have to see this. So you have to tell us the craft name. Yeah. Okay. Any guess? Anyone else?
Is it Madhubani?
No, it's Bidri from Bidar. Okay. Where does this jewelry made up of corals and turquoise and also used in typically for headgears by women belong to? So you have to tell us the location or the area from where these items of jewelries are sourced or you get it. And typically used for the headgears.
Manipur?
No? Anyone else? So it gets you -5 by the way. No, it's from Leh Ladakh. Last question. What material which grows naturally in the states of Bihar and Uttar Pradesh are these bangles made up of?
You can touch them.
You have to tell us the material. Touch, see, feel. So, can you tell us the material? No? Anyone?
Is it made from that chattai material?
It's grass, yes, it's grass. So known as Sikki grass. Yeah? Okay. So scores please. think you're also keeping your scores? So can you just tell us what are your scores? So we'll compare it with Master. 10. There are still 3 more rounds wherein you can earn a lot of points, so don't worry. So I'll request Madhur to take up with the next round. Yeah.
First round and second round नंतर त्यांची पहिली टीम होती. Just check it once.
Just give us a minute.
Yes, no answer is wrong, right? If they don't answer, it's wrong, right? So that's minus. We haven't calculated minus. To recalculate the scores. Oh, कारण बाकीच्यांचे केले आपण.
Yeah. So.
Okay, no issues, guys. I just had some doubt about the scores, but it's been cleared now. You stay where you are. Okay, so we'll move on to the next round. This round will bring up some energy on the podium. The name of this next round is Race Against Time. So basically, it is a time dependent. We were telling you to take your time, but for this round, you cannot take your time. You have to answer as quickly as possible. Let's go over the rules for this round. This is a rapid fire round with 90-second time for each team. Remember, 90 seconds is overall what you get, not for every question. Okay? There are 6 questions per team. Okay, so I'll be asking six questions one by one to each team. Not one by one, but at a time to each team. And you have to answer all of these 6 questions in total time of 90 seconds. You may pass the question and I can move over to the next question so that you don't waste your time. If you can't answer a question, you can just say pass and we'll display the next question. You can come back to the question which has been left over if you have time. Correct answer will earn you 5 points. So total 30 points at stake here. No negative marks. Okay? So don't worry about that. And obviously no passing of these questions. Any doubts? Rules are clear? Okay, so we will be, we were starting with mythologues till now, so we'll start with wise Birbals for this particular round. Okay, once the first question displays, your time will start. Okay, are you ready? Okay, so here is your first question. Name the painting style whose name means cloth picture. Name the painting style whose name means cloth picture.
Pass.
Pass. Next question. Name the river in India located in the well-known city of Vadodara and known for crocodiles.
Ganga.
Wrong.
Yamuna.
No. Ganga Yamuna are not in Vadodara. Do you want me to pass to the next?
Narmada.
No. Do you want me to pass to the next question? Pass. Name the mythological female character who offered jujubes to Lord Ram while he was in exile.
Pass.
Okay, next, fourth question. The region of Revakhand in central India gets its name from which river? I want the name of the river. You want me to pass to the next question?
Pass.
Identify this building and its location.
It's in Mumbai.
Yes, Mumbai is correct, but tell me the...
Clock Tower.
Should we give it to them?
I think we
Okay,
should.
I will give it to you. Okay, it's Rajabai Tower, but I'll give it to you Mumbai Clock Tower. Here's your next. This is an audio clip. You need to listen to the audio and identify this Bharat Ratna awardee. Okay, time up. Time up.
It's not getting. Yeah.
You can still play the audio. Yeah, anyone can answer now. Sorry? No, Bismillah Khan. No, he's not a Bharat Ratna awardee. Is he? Okay.
he
But
is
he is not the singer, sorry.
Anyone else?
Anyone else? No?
Is it Palla
it's-
Rakha?
No, it's Pandit Bhimsen Joshi. I thought it would be quite obvious, but fine. Okay. So, Wise Birwal, you answered one question correct. So, I think you get 5 points. Now we move to budding talent. Are you ready? Here is your first question and your time starts now. The ruins of a beautiful medieval city, Hampi, referred to as mythical Kishkinda, can be found on the banks of which river? I want the river name of the river.
Brahmaputra?
No. Next.
Pass.
Identify this Marathi book from its cover. It's a very famous book. You can see the author there, Ranjit Desai. Identify the name of the book.
Pass.
Next question. Name any one type of resist dyeing technique used for fabrics in Gujarat or Rajasthan. You want me to pass to the next?
Yes.
Which is a popular sari from Maharashtra which has motifs like peacocks and parrots?
Paithani?
Correct. Next question. Identify this building and its location.
Pass.
Next. This is an audio clip again. Identify the Bharat Ratna awardee from the audio. Bharat Ratna awardee and a singer. There are not many. Lata Mangeshkar is right. You still have time. You can go over the questions.
Okay.
Anyone, you still have time? Time up. Okay, you still got 2 correct. So 10 points to budding talent for this round. Well done. Now we move to the third.
I think we should ask anyone knows the answers for these.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the answer of the first, anyone? Tungabhadra is the right,
Right
answer.
answer. The book?
The book?
Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj is on the cover, but what is the name of the book?
Anyone from audience?
No.
Ek Maratha, Lakh Maratha.
No.
It's Shriman Yogi.
It's Sriman Yogi. Name any one of the type of racist dyeing techniques. The answer could be Ikat, Bandari, Bandhani, Batik, Shibori. Anyone you could have answered. Paithani, you got it right. And the picture was Chand Minar from Daulatabad, near Aurangabad. Okay? So we'll move to the third team. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
And here's your first question. Time starts now. Name a nomadic tribe known for their embroidery and tattooing skills.
Pass.
Pass. Next. Name the village near Pune known for its tamarind trees and with a tradition of protecting our national bird. I hope you know whose our national bird is.
Pass.
Next. What is the size of a full team on a field of kabaddi?
7.
7 is the right answer. What is the, okay, name the railway station between Mumbai, Pune, named after the flame of forestry. I want the name of the station. It is named after flame of the forestry.
Pass.
Next, identify the building and its location.
Pass.
Now identify the Bharat Ratna awardee from the audio. Let's play the clip.
घबराए, घन धम धम करे कर जाए, एक बूंद कभी पानी की मोरियां.
You can again go through the question. You have time left. You can answer any one of them. You got one correct.
Lonavala for the second.
Sorry?
Second, Lonavala.
No.
See, there's no negative marking.
No negative. You can keep guessing.
Fourth.
You still have time. Time up. Time up. Okay, so you got one correct. That is of Kabaddi. Seems you are a pro Kabaddi fan, guys. I'll give you the answers of the remaining that you didn't get it right. First one, the answer is Lamani or Banjara. Okay. The answer of the second is Morachi Chincholi. Okay, Moor or peacock is our national bird. What is the size of a full team field on a Kabaddi? You got that right. Name the railway station between Mumbai, Pune. Palasdari. Palasdari. And it's near Karzat. Now identify the building of location. The location is Pune city and it's Panchahood Mission Church. It's in the Shukrawar Pet. So when you move around the city, keep your eyes open.
Gurwar Pet.
Okay. Gurwar Pet, Shukrawar Pet, they are quite close, so one can get confused. And the Bharat Ratna awardee that you didn't get is Bhupen Hazarika. Okay, so you got one right, so you get 5 points. Now, mythologues, here are your question. Your time starts now. What is the process of textile printing that involves carved or engraved wood pieces?
Block printing.
Yes, right. Reurkeri sanctuary is declared for protection of which animal?
Pass.
Which bird is commemorated on 20th of March?
Pass.
Name the traditional embroidery style from Lucknow.
Chicken.
Should we give it? Yes, that's the right answer. Chicken curry is the correct answer. Identify this building and its location. Or rather I should say the tower and its location. Next, identify the Bharat Ratna awardee from the audio clip again. Can we have the audio please?
कौसल्या सुप्रजा रामपूर्वा सन्ध्या प्रवर्तते उत्तिष्ठ नरशार्दूल कर्तव्यं दैवमाह्निकम् कौसल्या सुप्रजा रामपूर्वा सन्ध्या प्रवर्तते उत्तिष्ठ नरशार्दूल कर्तव्यं दैवमाह्निकम्.
You still have time. You can answer this.
Second one, Indian giant squirrel.
No. You can answer the third one. You didn't get that. You can answer the fifth one or the audio clip. Time up. Sorry, anyone from the other teams? You want to answer any one of the questions? Anyone wants to take a guess? Just take a guess, guys.
Is the second last one?
We have one hand up from the audience also.
Okay, let them give answer.
The
Yeah.
second last one from Solapur.
No. The audience wants to answer.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
that's right. Bharat Ratna awardee again. And this tower is a stamba from Kailasa Temple Cave 16 of Ellora. Okay. And the second one, the answer of the animal is black buck or carveet. Okay. And the answer of the third one is, it's quite obvious now, or very common bird, house sparrow. It is also celebrated as World House Sparrow Day, 20th of March. So team Mythologues, you got 2 right. So they get 10 points. Can we have scores please? This round is done. Okay, great. It's quite tight a race between top 3 teams, but don't worry, there are 2 more rounds coming up and you have a high scoring opportunity in these rounds also. Saurabh, over to you for the next round.
Okay, so round 5. It's known as Who Am I? Okay. So you have to guess the personality based on the clues which would be displayed. So there's one personality per team. Correct answer after first clue will earn you 20 points. After second clue 15. After third clue 10. Even after you answer after the fourth clue, you get 5 points. So you have at least chance of earning 5 points. Okay, bare minimum. So there's no negative marking, no passing. Shall we start? Yeah. So we start with.
Which team are we starting from?
We'll start with Vice Birbal. Okay. So first 2 rounds we had like this. 2 rounds will go the other way around. Okay. So who am I? I was the king of Mewar for 20 years in the 16th century.
No negatives, you can take a guess.
Yeah, you can guess. The 16th century, that means 1500s, something, right? So, no? Okay, so the next clue. I united the Rajputs to fight battles against Mughals. So I am a king of Mewar who united all the Rajputs to fight battles against the Mughals. 15 points. You can guess, there's no negative marking. No? Third clue. I belong to the Sisodia dynasty and was born in Chittor in the 15th century. So I think I'm born in some 1480s. In Chittor, belonging to Sisodia dynasty, uniting Rajputs to fight against Mughals, and was a king for 20 years. So 10 points. Any guess?
Something like Pratap or something.
You need to name it specifically. The last clue for 5 points. In various battles, I lost my wrist and one leg, but I still won 100 battles. Five points. No? Okay. So anyone? No? Anyone else?
Jai Singh?
No. We are talking about time which is 16th century and 15th century. He is Rana Sangha. I think he is there in your school textbooks. No? Okay. So next question. So to the budding team. Round 5. Who am I? 20-point question. I was a pioneering Indian anthropologist, sociologist, educationist, and a writer from Maharashtra. The domains are important. Anthropology, sociology, as well as an academician, a writer from Maharashtra. 20
Krishna Dev Raya? Krishna Dev Raya?
No? Shall we go to the next question? Next clue. I studied in the Ferguson College and went on to Germany for further studies. I am a well-known anthropologist and writer studying in Ferguson College, moving to Germany, and then coming back.